This section will review the major map template along with an example major map. What is a major map? A major map is defined as a layout of required courses in a given program of study, including progression requirements and suggested course sequence to ensure a clear path to graduation. Major maps are designed to assist students in planning their program of study and in comparing different programs of study. Major maps replace the need for major check sheets, provides curricular transparency to both students and parents, and reiterates U of SC's goal for students to graduate in 8 semesters. Students and academic advisors can use major maps to compare different programs of study, check for adherence to the program of study, identify critical courses for progression toward graduation, track progress toward graduation, and plan for discussion of future semester courses with an advisor. We will now review the major map template. Notice the header containing the information about the program of study. If this were a map for a particular major with an approved concentration, the concentration would be listed under the major and degree. The critical courses statement above the table will be the same for every map. Courses designated as critical have a deadline or may impact the anticipated graduation semester. There is a more detailed explanation of how the critical courses applies to the particular college or major in the program notes section on the back of the map. The code column designates the courses as a Carolina Core course, a college requirement, a program requirement, or a major requirement. The Carolina Core courses may also have a specific component attached to the code. For example, CCAIU denotes that a Carolina Core approved AIU course should be taken. You may see Carolina Core requirement in the course subject and title column, which allows for flexibility in planning and scheduling. On the back of the major map, you will see a graduation requirements summary table that will show the specific hours for the program of study and the minimum GPA requirement for graduation. There are also footnotes referenced throughout the table on the front page of the map. The first 2 footnotes are the same for every major, as they are referenced in column headings. Program notes is where specific information about the program of study is listed. It is the information that is most important to convey to students and makes clear the expectations for obtaining a degree in the particular major. At the bottom of the second page is the legend for the code column in the map. Many times you will just see CC for Carolina Core, as a definite component may not be specified. However, in most maps, the CCARP and CCGFL requirement are specified in the first 2 semesters to immediately build upon the knowledge from high school math and foreign language courses and to meet progression requirements. Prescribed courses to fulfill certain Carolina Core requirements are also documented in the major map. There is a disclaimer statement at the bottom of each major map reminding students that this sequence is not fixed and may vary. It is also meant to encourage students to discuss their plans and any coursework with an academic advisor. We will now briefly review 2 example major maps to help you better understand what a major map will look like with the course requirements included. The first example is from the School of Business for the marketing major. You will see the exclamation point in the critical column. There is a more detailed explanation on the back of the major map in the program notes section of why this course is critical to the program of study. Next, notice the code column. Management Science 290 and Econ 221 or 222 are college requirements. The same requirements are listed in semester 2 as well. This shows that one requirement must be met each semester. For example, Management Science 290 may be taken in the fall, and Econ 221 may be taken in the spring. Then, in semester 3, Econ 221 or 222 is listed again. That is because Management Science 290 and either Econ 221 or 222 must be taken during the first year. This is an example of creating flexibility while demonstrating advising practices of the college. Finally, foreign language or Carolina Core requirement is listed in the first 2 semesters. This is showing the variation in student requirements based upon their foreign language placement test score. Students who place out of foreign language would take a Carolina Core requirement here instead. There are also footnotes referenced next to foreign language and Carolina Core requirement to let you know the minimum requirements. There is a graduation requirement summary on every map with a minimum credit hour requirements. There is a range of minimum hours for college and program requirement hours and for Carolina Core hours, again, depending on overlays and foreign language. Footnote number 4 refers to the information that was pointed out on the front of the map and provides an explanation for the Management Science 290, Econ 221, and Econ 222 courses. In the Program Notes section, the first note always gives a specific explanation of the critical courses for this major. The second example major map is from geography. In the header, the physical environmental concentration is listed. Major maps are only developed for officially approved concentrations. In the first and second semesters, the ARP requirements for this particular major are specific. Students must choose from the prescribed Math 122 or Math 141 and Math 142, 170, or 172. In Semester 3, history is listed with a reference to a footnote about the U.S. and non-U.S. history requirements. Notice that this is an Arts and Sciences college requirement that is in addition to the Carolina Core GHS. In the graduation requirement summary, you will see that the range of Carolina Core hours is 32 to 44, not 31 to 43, because of the extra lab requirement. Footnote 6 gives the history course explanation for the College of Arts and Sciences. You will also see the major electives listed in the footnotes. This is not always possible if there is a very long list of options. Refer to the bulletin for a full listing of major electives. Major maps are reviewed and updated for each catalog year as needed to reflect approved curriculum changes. Approved major maps are located in the Major Maps repository found on the University Advising Center's website. Please return to Blackboard and complete the quiz for this section. Once you complete the score with a score of 100%, you will be able to proceed to the next section.